Being inducted into the advisory council is honestly an honor. There's so many students from across the state that they could have chosen, but they chose me.
Tiger Corals was inducted into the Student Advisory Council for the state of Alabama, and on today's show, we will highlight him for his recent achievements.
Friday night, the Warriors beat our Highway 31 rivalry, and in today's sports, we have all the details on the win.
When these stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV. Schools and teams across Alabama are coming together to help raise money for a local alumnus. Good morning, I'm Matthew Killingsworth.
And I'm Denny Milan, and this is THS TV.
Teams around the Birmingham metro area are rallying behind former Hoover football player Ben Abercrombie after he suffered a major neck injury in his college football debut last weekend. Abercrombie collapsed after hitting Rhode Island receiver Marvin Bavis early in the second quarter of Harvard's season-opening 17-10 loss to Rhode Island. Abercrombie quickly was sent to the hospital and underwent spinal surgery, but he is currently suffering from paralysis. Doctors are waiting for swelling to subside before giving a long-term prognosis.
While Abercrombie has been hospitalized, the Hoover community, along with others in the area, have rallied around him by raising money to help pay for medical expenses and future care. The Hoover Bucks football team also showed their support in the homecoming game by wearing a helmet sticker honoring the former player. If you would like to donate money to help, you can visit the Caring Bridge page created by Ben's family.
I feel like all the money that we raised for Ben has been just really important in like the process of his healing, and also our support as a community and just getting together and supporting someone who's in need.
For more information on Abercrombie's recovery and what you can do to help, keep tuning in to THS TV. Senior Tiger Corals has been earned a spot on the State Superintendent Student Advisory Council. Reporter Lizzie Milstead has more information on this achievement.
Senior Class President Tiger Quarles has been elected to be part of the State Superintendent Student Advisory Council, which is a group of 16 middle or secondary school students who discuss how decisions are made and how they affect students throughout Alabama at the state level. Tiger is picked to represent Thompson High School based on his GPA, participation, and leadership in the school.
I'm happy to be on the council. I appreciate superintendent and his people putting me on there as well, but I'm thankful to God for putting me in a position where I can help my community and my school system. So it's just an honor overall.
Judges of the student applications included representatives from the Alabama State Department of Education, Alabama Parent-Teacher Association, Alabama Association of School Boards, Children First Foundation, current and past Alabama Teachers of the Year, local teachers, and others. Members will gather input from their district on students' needs or opinions on local and state level policies.
I feel like I'll be able to contribute because I'll be able to add a student's point of view. A lot of times when lawmakers are passing policy, they don't think about the students and how it affects them or what their point of view might be on it. And really, the school system's all about the students. So I'm happy that I can add that vantage point and I can use my voice for good in that aspect.
They will also discuss important issues at the meetings with the state superintendent and give input and recommendations. Reporting for THS TV on Outstanding Students, I'm Lizzie Milstead.
A concert in Las Vegas turned into the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. More than 50 people were killed and over 500 people were injured by 64-year-old Stephen Padlock. 2 Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officers were injured and 2 more were killed. The shooters stayed in the Mellade Bay Resort and Casino across the street from where the concert was being held for days, and he opened fire from the window of his hotel room. When authorities found where the shooter was, Padlock died from self-inflicted gunshot wound. For more information visit foxnews.com.
Many people have spoken out their opinions about the Las Vegas shooting. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag Las Vegas is trending on Twitter. The Sunday night Las Vegas shooting has made a lot of people speak out. Jimmy Kimmel cried after giving a heartfelt monologue and bashing the Second Amendment in the aftermath of the shooting. Miley Cyrus, for the first time in 6 years, sang her famous Hannah Montana song, The Climb, in honor for the Las Vegas victims. The Eiffel Tower went dark last night for the victims. A GoFundMe account is raising money for all the victims. So far, it has raised more than $3 million. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines. This past weekend, a couple in Australia were surprised to find a new bedfellow. An eastern brown snake was caught slithering up their bed Saturday, according to Daily Mail Australia. Police said this isn't the first time this has happened. We're just happy no one was injured. A Maryland elementary school student got quite the surprise when his class's guest reader on Thursday turned out to be his father, who had spent the past 8 months deployed with the Navy. The father, a Navy corpsman, Matthew Foreman, attended his 5-year-old son at Rosemont Elementary School. For the first time in 8 years, the GDP has grown over 3% for the American economy. Under President Donald Trump, the GDP grew 3.1% and is expected to grow even more with his new tax reform. Analysis compares his reforms to JFK's and Ronald Reagan's economic reforms.
So you guys know homecoming week was last week, and we hosted the Pelham Panthers for Friday night.
Yeah, and it was a really good game. 51-21, that's pretty good, especially for a homecoming game to get the students involved and everything. And
Yeah.
I think the Warriors did pretty well. I think the defense can tighten up a little bit, but overall it was pretty good.
Yeah, I love how like the student section is always like really riled up, especially for the Pelham Panthers because it's like our rival. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, I've got more about the game in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs and today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV. Still to come on THS TV.
In today's sports, Constance will give you all the details on the transfer of NBA players.
Thompson is holding a fundraiser in Ben Abercrombie's name, and I'll give you more details in today's news.
You're watching THS TV, your source for sports.
This is Dr. Wayne Vickers, Superintendent of the Alabaster City School System. One of the most exciting parts of our second year of operation is the introduction of the Alabaster City School Foundation. This foundation will provide extra support for our teachers and our students in our school system.
I'm a champion. Today's forecast is a 100% chance of success when you support me.
I'm a champion. I'm the champion. So support me. I'm going to be an artist, so support me. I'm a champion.
So support me. We're champions. So support me.
I'm a champion. I'm a champion. So support me. So support me. I'm a champion. So support me. So support me.
I am a champion. So support me. So support me.
You know Chubb's Grub Station supports the ACS Education Foundation.
Paul's Diamond Center is a proud sponsor of the ACS Education Foundation.
We hope that you will provide resources and support for this foundation as it changes the lives of students in our school system.
The cross-country team competed in Dauphin Island over the weekend and brought home some awards in several divisions. The boys cross-country team earned first overall with Brandon Lee placing first, Jace Jones placing second, Thomas Cousins placing fifth, Jacob Wyeth placing sixth, and Connor Gregory placing 14th. The girls took third overall spot with Mackenzie Hope placing second. For more updates on our cross-country teams, keep tuning in to THS TV. The football team hosted the Pelham Panthers Friday night for our homecoming and remained undefeated. On the offense and rushing yards, junior Shadrick Burritt carried his team with a total of 167 yards, averaging for a total of 12.8 a carry and 5 touchdowns. Passing yardage was held by junior quarterback Talia Tagovailoa, who threw for a total of 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. On defense, senior Jalen Ram had 8.5 tackles, followed by William Connor with 6. The Warrior defense held off the Panthers for a win of 51-21. The Warriors will travel to Vestavia Hills to face the 3-2 Rebels Friday night. Recently, some big trades have been made in the NBA over the summer. Many big-name players such as Paul George, Chris Paul, and many others were traded. And just recently, a few trades have made headlines. Dwayne Wade agreed to a 1-year, $2.3 million contract with the Cavs, uniting him with close friend LeBron James. The other big-name trade was Carmelo Anthony being traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Ennis Carter, Doug McDermott, and a draft pick. Now, Oklahoma City believes that they can make a long playoff run, and the Cavaliers believe Dwayne Wade is the key to bring home another title. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines. Sudden rap careers are not foreign to professional athletes, and Laker rookie Lonzo Ball knows it. He has released a rap track on SoundCloud called ZO2, where he raps about his new Baller brand shoes. A vote has been counted in the NBA about the draft lottery Thursday, saying they will not end tanking and may not reduce it. Tanking in the NBA is considered about ingenuous tanking from teams that are already awful, but some teams do insist on talking with other teams. Sports Illustrated has left Colin Kaepernick off their headline of the first issue release of October. The cover consists of multiple athletes, coaches, and athletic team owners who are standing with their arms linked, showing and stating, quote, "A nation divided, sports united," unquote. That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Friday for more information about the video game Olympics. Now back to Matthew with more news.
Veterans Park off Alabaster 119 has some room to grow. The City Council voted to purchase 16 acres near the park on September 25th. The property is often used as an overflow area for large events at the park. Mayor Marty Hanlon said there are no immediate plans for the property, but said that the land will allow the city to control how it is used in the future.
Veterans Park off Alabaster 119 has some room to grow in the future. The City Council voted to purchase 16 acres near the park during a meeting on September 25th. Council members voted during the meeting to purchase a portion of the property between the park and Alabaster 119 for $800,000. The property is often used as an overflow parking area during large events at the park. Alabaster Mayor Marty Hanlon said there are no immediate plans to expand Veterans Park onto the property, but said owning the land will allow the city to control how it is used in the future. For more information on Veterans Park, be sure to stay tuned to THS News TV. This is Sawyer Callahan reporting for THS TV.
A cool tasty treat is making its way to an Alabaster debut. A brand new Planet Smoothie will be coming to Alabaster alongside Jimmy John's, Tzatziki's, and Pizza Hut in the Alabaster Landing Shopping Center of Highway 31. The restaurant specializes in a wide range of smoothies, smoothie bowls, and add-ins ranging from whole grain nut oats to peanut butter. Planet Smoothie recently signed for a lease on their spot in the shopping center directly next to Shelby Baptist Medical Center. Harbor Realty Services Vice President Casey Howard wrote in the email that they will, quote, "will be moving in soon and have already begun their build-out process." For more information on local businesses keep coming to our area, keep tuning into THS TV.
So Tom Petty died last night, and I really like his music.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, but you know, also the people in Las Vegas, you know, our hearts go out to them too.
Yeah,
everyone like we used to listen to that like all the time. My dad would play it, and my sister would just like sing her heart out. It was a lot of fun.
I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Blakely has your local forecast in today's Warrior Weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV.
hit show Fixer Upper is having its last showing, and I'll tell you more in today's entertainment.
In today's seasonal spotlight, I'll give you all the details on the annual Warehouse 31's opening night.
You're watching THS TV, Thompson High School's source for entertainment.
Skills USA to me is just kind of teaching people skills, personally connect with other people, and just, learn that you need more than just smarts to succeed. You need good people skills and stuff like that.
In the future, I see myself as a CEO at the FCI Talladega Correctional Institution.
What I want to do in the future is telecommunications.
From now on, I'll probably expose my students to more careers and skills that they could use as well.
I want to become a general contractor.
I see myself as a construction worker. I like automotive, so anywhere between mechanic or construction worker.
I'm planning on having my own shop to be able to manage my own. So right now I'm a third-year student here, getting prepared for this competition to make sure my skills are where they are, so when I go out in the future, I'll be ready.
All because of Skills USA.
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 All because of Skills USA, I am ready for the future.
Hi, I'm Blakely Chanel, and this is your Warrior weather. Today will be sunny with a high of 83 and a low of 62. Tomorrow will also be sunny with a high of 83 and a low of 61. Thursday is looking to be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 63. On Friday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 87 and a low of 65. Moving into the weekend, Saturday will have a high of 86 and a low of 68. Being mostly cloudy on Sunday, there's a 50% chance of rain with a high of 84 and a low of 68. Throughout the week, you can expect hot days and a little chances of rain for the days ahead. For Warrior Weather, I'm Blakely Chanel.
Are putting on a Christmas performance for the month of November. The class began production on the play last Thursday when they held casting for the show. The play is Last Stop Till Christmas by Pat Cook. The play is about Christmas spirit and giving to others. The four main parts in the story will be played by Alyssa Burnett, Grace Harwell, Jada Washington, and Desmond Burge. It will be produced and directed by Jane Gainey. For more information on the play and how to get involved in theater, you can visit Miss Gainey in the auditorium. Music legend Tom Petty died at age 66 late Monday night after suffering a heart attack. Some media outlets, however, such as CBS and Rolling Stone, reported his death hours before he died due to anonymous information given by the Los Angeles Police Department. CBS News let out Monday afternoon that Petty had passed using, quote, information officially obtained by the LAPD. Shortly afterwards, LAPD tweeted that they had, quote, no information regarding Petty's death and released an official apology in a follow-up tweet. A few hours after the premature news of Petty's death, his manager announced his official death in a statement on behalf of Tom's family, bandmates, and friends. The hit TV show Fixer Upper is coming to an end after 5 seasons. Chip and Joanna Gaines says that their decision to end the series stemmed from a, quote, desire to focus on their business and family. Since their big debut in 2013, the show captivated a so-called cult that made the show a must-watch with over 5 million viewers by the end of season 4. Due to the show's success, there will be a spin-off series called Fixer Upper Behind the Design, which will be a magazine and home collection. How do you feel about this show's ending? Tweet us at THS News TV and you could be featured on an upcoming show. Music, movies, and more, we've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines. Former editor-in-chief of Playboy magazine and successful businessman Hugh Hefner has died at the age of 91. His official cause of death was natural causes.
O.J. Simpson has been released from prison after being in for 9 years on charges of robbery. He was released late Saturday night and still will face 5 years of parole supervision. Mariah Carey is joining in the effort to bring relief to victims of the Las Vegas shootings' families. The singer learned about the tragedy during an on-air interview and has been supportive over social media.
That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Friday for details about the marching band and the Lake Martin Invitational. Now let's toss it to Ashley with the seasonal spotlight.
It's the start of October, and with October comes Halloween. This past Friday, Warehouse 31 held their opening night. The attraction includes Rigor Mortis and the 3D experience. Rigor Mortis is the traditional attraction with 50 different scenes to walk through, and the 3D experience includes artwork and the Tunnel of Doom. Warehouse 31 is open every weekend, but their hours of operation change by week. So head to warehouse31.com if you're looking to go. Tickets are also available on their website. That's all for today's seasonal spotlight. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more on where you can head this season. Now back to Danny with more news.
October is National Bullying Prevention Awareness Month. National Bullying Prevention Awareness Month was founded in 2006 by Pacer Bullying Center. There are 6 types of bullying, which include physical, verbal, relational, cyber, sexual, and prejudicial. Physical is the most obvious form of bullying because it uses physical actions to bully. Verbal uses words, statements, and name-calling to gain power and control. Relational can go unnoticed by most and is where teens try to hurt others or sabotage their social standing. Cyber is where someone uses technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person. Sexual includes sexual name-calling, crude comments, etc. Prejudicial is bullying that is most towards different races, religion, and sexual orientation. For more information on bullying prevention, visit stopbullying.gov.
So, bullying is bad, and we do need stuff to help it out. And I think my freshman year we did have a no bullying sign in the lunchroom, and I didn't notice any bullying throughout the school that year, so I think just more efforts to help.
Yeah, I feel like the bullying happens more on elementary side because kids don't know any better. And, it gets worse if you go up, get into high school, middle school especially.
We've got you covered on the latest events going on in our school.
And now Blakely has you covered for your morning commute. Blakely?
For those headed to the bus tomorrow morning, it'll be 63 degrees at 6 a.m. and rise to about 70 degrees throughout the morning. The temperature will continue to rise 83 degrees. By the end of the afternoon, it will feel more like 87, but on the bus ride home. That's all for today's bus stop forecast. Tune in on Friday for more weather updates from THS TV. Now back to you guys.
Well, do get bullied throughout our school, and I've known people who have actually left to go to a different school because of that.
Yeah, there's probably going to be posters and all that set up.
Yeah, I remember we used to have pep rallies about it and raised awareness, especially during October.
Yeah, it's not as it's big here, but it's really a lot bigger than other places. So I feel like the awareness anywhere is really good.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Friday for Thompson versus Vestavia Hills game preview.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on THS happening this week.
Have a great day.